from idle chatter to self-disciplined resonance. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's deep dive. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when we speak, we think we are just making a joke or casually gossiping, and it's no big deal? But in the Dharma, these useless words are called idle chatter. Why are useless words considered filthy or impure? How can a casual remark like that rooster's crowing is so unpleasant actually determine our future voice and destiny? Today, we will take an in-depth look at the startling truth behind idle chatter and greed, as taught in the Dasakakra Kichagarbha Sutra. We will explore how to steer our life's course through the vast ocean of karma by using self-discipline and frequency tuning. Chapter 1. The Trap of Idle Chatter. Why do useless words become an impure destiny? Many people understand idle chatter simply as frivolous speech. However, the Master provides a more direct definition. Idle chatter is nonsense words with no true benefit. Why are these words impure? Because in such talk, there is rarely praise. Instead, it mostly focuses on making fun of others, belittling them, or slandering them. You might think the words vanish once spoken, but the Master reminds us, every little bit you say will eventually return to your own head. The Master gave two powerful examples. The miracle of the horse fodder. The Buddha once manifested eating horse fodder because, in a past life, he casually remarked, "Those monks don't deserve good food, they only deserve horse fodder." The Buddha's headache. The Buddha manifested a headache because, as a child, he once playfully tapped a large fish on the head several times. Even the Buddha had to manifest the self-reaping of karmic consequences. How much more so for us? If you bring peace to others, you obtain peace. If you bring confusion to others, you can only remain in confusion. If you talk nonsense every day and fail to get to the point, wise people will not love or respect you. Instead, they will pity you. This is because they know you are constructing an impure destiny for yourself. Chapter 2. Greed and slander. Why do greedy people inevitably slander the true teachings? The sutra states, if one distances oneself from greed, one will not slander the holy teachings. This means that as long as you still have greed, you are inevitably slandering the true Dharma. Why? Because for a greedy person, every thought revolves around profit. When the Buddha says greed is bad and must be relinquished, it strikes at the core interest of the greedy person. They become unhappy and stubbornly cling to their afflictions. Their scattered divergent thoughts are essentially the Mara of affliction. The Master analyzed the mindset of the greedy. When the Buddha says that greed for food, clothing, or play is bad, the greedy person retorts, eating is delicious. Wearing brands makes others respect me. They would rather go hungry just to spend their entire salary on designer labels. But the truth is, if a madman puts on designer clothes, will people think he's a normal person? Not at all, because they do not understand the laws and rules. Greedy people always think they are gaining an advantage, when in fact, they are creating infinite suffering. Only those who leave greed behind can hear that the Dharma is the source of joy. They will then praise it from the bottom of their hearts, and even resolve to leave the home life to propagate the three vehicles. Chapter 3. Sympathetic Resonance. How to receive the remote blessing of Amida Buddha. Since we have so many afflictions and cannot rely on ourselves, what can we do? The Master mentioned a key concept, sympathetic resonance. The vows and light of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are infinite, just as the light of Amida Buddha can cross billions of Buddha lands. But the question is, have you tuned your own frequency to match the Buddha's? This requires powerful self-discipline. Self-discipline is tuning. If you can maintain a single-minded, undisturbed focus like a child longing for its mother, you can produce resonance and feel the Buddha's blessing. The Buddha's guarantee. The Buddha's vow power can guarantee your ability to enter meditative concentration and even extinguish afflictions. As long as your frequency is tuned, no matter how far you are from the Buddha, you can receive that powerful energy. This is the secret to the heart opening and attaining perfect penetration. Chapter 4. Karma Control Technology. How to prevent bad fruit from ripening. Many people worry, I created so much karma in the past. Am I just a sitting duck? The Master taught us a set of karma control technologies. A cause must meet a condition for the fruit to ripen. Although the cause has been planted, we can control the condition. Sever the continuity from now on. Stop creating new karma. Avoid the conditions. Improve your wisdom and merit, so that when an evil condition appears, you have the ability to recognize and avoid it. The Master gave an example. If you previously insulted someone by calling them a pig, the karmic wind might blow you toward a pig's womb at the time of rebirth. However, if you usually practice the self-discipline of resisting temptation, Then, when you see the delicious meal that represents the pig's womb, your right mindfulness will manifest, and you can resist the pull of that karmic wind. This is the manifestation of the power of wisdom and self-discipline. Chapter 5. The highest state of resolving enmity, making it impossible to attack. If someone wants to target or mess with you, what should you do? The master gave a very playful but supreme solution. If you are grateful for and praise the person targeting you, they won't be able to continue. Why? Because they originally intended to give you suffering, but you treated it as a kindness as help in cleaning your room and dissolving your karmic obstacles. The other person will think, not only did I fail to make you suffer, I gave you joy by helping you grow. Aren't I being foolish? They will then stop, and the knot of enmity naturally unravels. Conclusion. Dear listeners, the destiny of a life is constructed by oneself. Do you want to cultivate an impure destiny? A destiny that slanders the holy teachings due to greed and falls into the lowest hells? Or do you want to cultivate the fruit of Buddhahood? The key lies in whether you can control that mouth that loves to talk nonsense, whether you can let go of that self-righteous greed, and whether you can give rise to an awakened mind in the face of adversity. Do not let your mind intent lead you by the nose, for your mind intent is not to be trusted. Thank you for listening to the wisdom shared by the Australia Buddhist Path Association. May we all master the laws of cause and effect. Tune our own frequencies to always stay on the same wavelength as the Buddha. Achieve the effect of resonance with the Buddha, and perfect our blessings and wisdom in peace and joy. See you next time.